I've had 27 jobs in my lifetime, maybe 28, if you include things like the being a book author or taking care of my mom's affairs or, residency, fellowship, moonlighting, training. So when you say just a factory worker, don't everybody's role is important. Don't be condescending because I started off as a volunteer in the physical therapy department. We were cleaning out the hot tubs. The next year, I was a custodian. They called it what? Environmental services. I was a janitor. I mean, and you take pride when you get that first paycheck or you're getting paid monthly. It is such a big feeling. It's such a nice feeling and you take your job seriously, no matter what it is. To me, you want to do a good job at it. And like you, changed vectors, well, many times because you change a big vector from college to med school to residency to actually working and realizing that there's no substitute for experience. It's another important point. I tell the kids that. And I also say, enjoy your youth because life is short. It's the only commodity we have. Real estate, gold, stocks, bonds, crypto. Those are man-made things. Inflation rates, interest rates. These are all man-made things. They weren't made by God. And but time is our only commodity. And so I like to reiterate that. Ask the victims of 9/11. Ask most of the people in my dad's neighborhood and in their country that didn't make it. We're talking about a large number of people in a very short period of time. Split second timing in my dad's story that I'm lucky to be here. He was lucky to make it here. And I like to think of it as a little bit of the hand of God, even though we weren't really religious. My temple was Orthodox, so I went to Hebrew school and bar mitzvah in an Orthodox temple, but sort of forgot about. But I think that I'm honoring my father and my mother many times over by doing this project, even though I might be ignoring some of the other commandments. And I don't mean that seriously, but you only have so much time to do this and that. And by far, it's our best commodity. So I'm glad you had a metamorphosis too. That's another thing is talking about if you're not happy with life, do something else. Go part time. Write a book, read a book, go to the museum, spend more time with family, give back to the community, bring a neighbor a cupcake or a cup of coffee or whatever the case may be. But learn to like each other, learn to like our neighbors. And if you don't have to hang around with them, but don't threaten their lives, don't threaten to hurt them, don't threaten their businesses. That's not going to help our country. That's not going to help our world for sure.
And I think deep down inside of each of us, there is that seed of contributing to the greater good, but we get hung up on that huge cloud of adversity, which is shrouded in fear. Because, like you mentioned, the idea of if you don't like where you're at in life, go out and change it.